waiting for Samsung to finally fix the things that actually matter. Battery life that doesn't die early, a crease you don't see every time light hits it, and yes, the return of the S Pen. Then stop scrolling, because 2026 might be the year foldables finally grow up. Samsung isn't just refreshing the Galaxy Z Fold 8, they're splitting the lineup in two. And one of these models is clearly built to go head-to-head with Apple's first foldable iPhone. This isn't a small update. This is a strategy shift. Let's break it down. Simple and real. Samsung has owned the foldable game for years, getting thinner, lighter, and tougher with every generation. In July 2026, the main Galaxy Z Fold 8 SM F976 arrives, keeping that familiar tall and slim design. It's pocket-friendly, lightweight, and clearly the evolution of what longtime Fold users already love. But here's where things get interesting. Later in the year, likely fall, Samsung drops a brand new wide folder passport-style design. Tipster Universe Ice just shared fresh mock-ups, and honestly, this looks like the Fold many people have been asking for. That serious pro look. And here's the wild part. The dimensions line up almost perfectly with Apple's rumored foldable iPhone. About 5.4 inches outer, 7.6 inches inner on Samsung's side, versus Apple's expected 5.4 to 5.5 outer and up to 7.8 inner. Both are chasing that sweet, wide 4:3 style layout, which is way better for videos, multitasking, and actual productivity. Samsung looks boxy and confident. Apple goes softer and rounded. Which one wins on design? That's up to you. Now, let's talk about the moment Fold fans have been waiting for. The S Pen is coming back, but this time, Samsung is being smart about it. They dropped S Pen support on the Z Fold 7 to stay ultra-thin, and yeah, a lot of people hated that. For the Z Fold 8 lineup, Samsung is splitting the experience. The regular Fold 8 stays slim and light, no compromises. But the wide fold? That's the productivity monster on a screen that finally feels like a mini tablet. Rumors even suggest Samsung is refining the tech to avoid extra thickness. Apple? Still no clear word on stylus support for the iPhone Fold. And if it ends up thicker anyway, Samsung could land a huge competitive win right here. And finally, the fixes everyone's been begging for. Battery life gets a serious upgrade. We're talking over 5,000 mAh on the main model, finally leaving behind that 4,400 struggle. Charging steps up too. 45 watts wired and possibly 25 watts wireless, which would be Samsung's biggest wireless jump for a Fold in years. Cameras? Big improvements. A 50-megapixel ultra-wide on both models. Massive upgrade over the old 12-megapixel. Telephoto moves to 12-megapixel, and the 200-megapixel main camera stays top tier. And yes, the crease. Samsung is pushing new hinge designs and laser processing to make it nearly invisible, smoother to fold, and more durable for real all-day use. This honestly feels like the year Samsung finally listened. So when you look at the Galaxy Z Fold 8 lineup, it's clear Samsung isn't just making another foldable. They're redefining what a Fold can be. One model stays ultra-slim and pocket-friendly for everyday users, and the new wide fold steps up as a true productivity machine with better proportions, bigger battery gains, upgraded cameras, and the return of the S Pen where it actually makes sense. This isn't about small yearly changes anymore. It's Samsung preparing for real competition and proving they still lead the foldable future. Now the only real question is which direction foldables should go and which one you'd actually carry every day.